Hey, and welcome to the 20 minutes. We're doing a flow sculpt kind of style class today, meaning that we're going to be using blocks to kind of challenge the upper body a little bit more than we would if we were just doing a regular style of class. So grab your blocks, grab free weights, whatever you want to use for that. I'm going to be using those blocks you can see over behind me, those two cork blocks. And yeah, feel free to follow along with the playlist if you do want to. Let's get going. Without further ado, stand up at the top of your yoga mat. And we'll go from 20 minutes from now. The shoulders relax, come up to that standing position, nice neutral through the feet. Take a breath in, reach up above your head, inhale. Exhale, dive down to the feet. Hands to shins, inhale, lengthen the spine. Come up. Exhale, palms down to the floor now, folding. Step back to plank position. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest and belly. Baby Cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, lower the heart. Push up, hands and knees. Shift your hips back, lift your butt up into the air, down dog. Let's lift the heels, breathe in. Bend the knees, breathe out. Walk forwards, top of the mat. Hands to shins, inhale, lengthen forwards with the heart and spine. And exhale, fold forwards with the heart and spine. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling, palms connect. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving down. Butt sticks back. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, palms to the floor, step back to plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, knees down, chest and belly down. Baby Cobra, lift your heart up. Exhale, lower the heart down. Push with your hands, lift hands and knees. Downward dog, lift your hips up. Let's do one more of those, folks. Lift the heels, breathe in. Bend the knees, breathe out. Walk to the top. Hands to shins when you're there. Lift halfway with the spine. And exhale, fold forwards. Reach up, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Give the legs a squeeze, give the bum a squeeze. Strong base. Reach up again, inhale. Dive down to the yoga mat, exhale. Butt sticks back. Hands to shins, lengthen. Lift the heart and spine. Exhale, palms to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down the knees, the chest and the belly. Baby Cobra, lifting the heart. You could also go to up dog. And then exhale back to tabletop. And then downward facing dog. So the hips are up in the sky. You're rooting through the palms and the front pad of the foot. By the way, welcome to the people I didn't have a chance to greet when we started class. It's so great to have you here. Yeah, welcome. Let's keep it moving. We're going to go into the dance on the left side, the dance on the right side, and then we're going to start getting into those blocks, okay? So dancing left means kick the left leg up, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through with the foot. Reach up with the arms. Pivot back with the foot, warrior two. And we're going to go up to that dancing warrior. Left arm reaches up. Right arm goes to the back thigh. Stretching up. Opening up that left-hand side of the torso and the chest. And then we're going to windmill those hands all the way down to the floor. Framing that left foot. Step back to plank position from there. And go down into chaturanga. All right, once you're down chaturanga, you can go to up dog or baby cobra and then back to downward facing dog. Sorry, I just needed to ditch a second video. So once you're in downward facing dog, we're going to kick the opposite leg up. So right leg kicks up. Breathe out, draw that knee through. Step forwards with your right foot. Stretch up with both arms, crescent lunge. Pivot back with the back foot. Open up the arms, warrior two. Up to dancing warrior. Left arm back, right arm up, stretching open the right hand side of the torso. And then go through the whole flow. Exhale, windmill down. Step back with the right foot. Lower down when you're ready, chaturanga. From there, baby cobra or upward dog, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips back up in the sky. Let's walk to the top of the mat. Come up to standing. Grab your blocks or free weights or 2 cans of beans. You know what to do. Step back with your right foot. Reach up with both arms, holding those blocks with the hands. the weights with the hands. We're going to bend the elbows. Elbows come back to beside the shoulders. We're going to reach out with the hands, arms straight out like a big T shape. Feel the shoulders working. And let's reach the blocks up above the head. Inhale. Again, same kind of idea here. Exhale, bend the elbows. Arms come to the sides, holding the blocks. Reaching out straight with the arms. Notice the shoulders taking that load. And then inhale, arms back up above the head. We're going to come into Warrior Two from here. So pivoting the right foot back. And arms are reaching apart now. Stretching from center. We're going to try our best to kind of use the gripping of the hands to activate the forearms here. So gripping the blocks with the fingers and the thumbs, using the hands. Taking a deep breath in. And out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms open. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms open. Last one, up. And open. We're going to take those blocks, windmill them down to the floor, and we're going to go through flow from here. So you can step back to plank, lower down to chaturanga. Up dog or baby cobra, lift the heart. Downward dog, hips up. Walk to the top of the mat. Come up to standing, bring your blocks. Step back with your left foot. Reach up with the arms. And take a breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach the arms away from center. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach the arms away. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Warrior Two. Heel toe the left foot back. Open up those arms to that capital T shape. If the arms are getting sore, hey, that's normal. You can change it up so the grip muscles aren't working as much, and you can try holding the blocks like this with the hands. Just right in the palm. Might need to hold them a little bit so they don't fall. We're gonna reach up and out, okay? So reach up, inhale. Oh, this is nice. The shoulders get a break when we're reaching up just a little bit, right? Because we're not holding the weight as away from center. Let's open up the arms again. Two more. Up. And open. And up. And windmill down, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down. Up dog or baby cobra, lift the heart. Downward dog, lift the hips. Walk to the top of the yoga mat. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, fold, grab a block. Put it between your legs, squeeze the block. Grab another block if you have access to it, and reach up with your arms with it, squatting down. Take a breath in. Pass the block to the right, like bring it to the side of the hip like this. Still between the hands, you can see like this, and then the block's just to our side. We're twisting, rotating, squeeze the block. Inhale, reach up. Go to the left side. Up. Right side. And up, inhale. Exhale, left side. Up, hold. And squat down a little bit deeper. You might have changed the block, maybe a thinner angle, maybe legs are closer together. Sometimes I like to go block thinnest, put it up between the upper inner groin, and then squatting down. It gets a really nice squeeze effect through the legs. Whereas if I go wider, sometimes I don't feel that same way of using those groin muscles, the adductor muscles. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, I want you to squat down a little deeper. Take the block in your hands, put it under the butt, and squat down. You just take the feet wider apart. Malasana, hands to heart center. And take a few moments to breathe here. Nice breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. So just mini little rest here. And we're going to go into crow next. So you can try crow if you want to, or you can omit it. But for crow, we bring the hands to the floor. We bring the knees to the triceps. And then we start to lean forwards and bring the toes up off the floor if we want to. We can also do it on a block like this. So blocks go under the toes. Perch up on the block. And then just kind of go forwards like this. You don't have to float. You can just stay with the toes in the block. Inhale. Exhale. Gripping the floor. Breath in. Breath out. Step off the block. Squat back down to Malasana. Hands to heart center. Let's just take one breath in here. And a deep breath out. Bring the palms to the floor. We're going to go through a flow. So get rid of those blocks. Palms down, feet back to down dog. Inhale forwards to plank. Exhale, lower down knees, chest and belly. Baby cobra, lift your heart, or up dog. Lift the whole chest and thighs come off the floor. Squeeze the legs. Downward facing dog, hips up. Inhale, lift both heels. Exhale, bend both knees. Walk to the top. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Reach up with your arms, breathe in. Interlace the hands above the head, step the feet together, and side bend to the right, crescent moon. Rise back up center. Left side, exhale. Up and over. You could have two weights in the hands above the head or the hard block, just to change the feeling. Or you just have the hands together. Let's do one more each side, right side, left side. And on your next exhale, I want you to dive down to the floor, sticking the butt back behind you, fingertips touch down. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, let's flow. Palms to the ground, step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog or baby cobra, lift the heart. Downward facing dog, hips up. All right, bring the knees to the floor. We're going to sweep the legs. Nope, we're going to come right down into the stomach. Sorry, my sequence is a bit different than it normally is. So coming all the way down to the stomach. I'm going to put the hands underneath the heart. We can take the block and we can put it between the thighs like this if we want to. Add a little change. And then lifting up through the heart, baby cobra. Brace through the abdomen. Use the back body as well. We really want a stable kind of stability around the trunk. And from here, we're going to go to up dog. You can keep the block if you want to. Lifting to up dog, pressing down, lifting the chest, and making sure that you're lifting the thighs off the floor as well. Press the tops of the feet into the ground, and back to downward facing dog, hips back up. Feel free to leave the block there for a flow. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring the knees to the floor. We're going to lay on our back. So just lay down all the way on your back. Keep your weights or your blocks nearby. We're going to take that block and put it between the legs. Give it a squeeze with our inner thighs. Bring the hands behind the head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. 15 crunches, down and up. That's 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, 5, 6. Making them slow and intentional. 7, so we're not rushing or using momentum. 5 more. Count them in your own mind. Finish those 5 crunches. And then feet down on the ground. Take the block and put it between your hands. Reach the legs up into the air on an angle, arms holding the block. We're going to pass the block to the ground above our head, but not put it down. It just goes touching the floor, comes back up, pass it to the legs. Now it's between your ankles. Now let's bring the hands beside us to brace the torso. Press the palms down and try to lower the legs slightly to the floor, holding the block. Squeeze and lift the legs back up. Bring the block to the hands. Keep the legs relatively above the, kind of just above the hips. And then we're gonna bring the block up above the head, touch it to the floor, and then bring it back up to the legs. Bring it between the legs. Hands bracing beside us. Now palms pressing down. Legs lower slightly on an angle. Extend the legs, squeeze the block, and lift the legs back up. One more round. Block between hands, above, touch down, lift up, legs, palms root down, lower the legs slightly, extend them, lift the legs up, grab the block, put the block down in your side. Nice job. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose there after finishing up that core work. We're going to take our block and place it between the legs and lift our hips up to bridge pose, active bridge. Butt engaged, lifting hips, elbows rooting down. Second option is wheel. So if wheel is in your wheelhouse, keep the block or ditch it. Put the hands up above the head, plant them behind or beside your head rather. Start to lift the hips, lift the heart, and then lift the head off the floor to wheel. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Tuck the chin, shoulders down behind the spine, and then hips down to the floor. Take the block, remove it. Nice work. All right, let's lift the legs up. Keep the knees slightly bent. Plant the palms down beside you. And we're going to slowly lower the legs to the floor. For 10, 9, really using the hands for stability and bending the knees if the low back feels sensitive. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can just lower the feet now. 2, 1. Feet touch down, legs extend. Nice work. Let the whole body rest in Shavasana here on your back. Let's take just a few breaths in and out through the nose as we settle into Shavasana. So I know we didn't do any passive stretches today, but if you want to, after finishing this class, if you're taking it on recording, you could hop onto the other bank of 15-minute classes and take a 15-minute yin class. And if you're here live, that's happening right away. So feel free to stick around, just lay in Shavasana. You got 5 minutes to enjoy and rest in Shavasana. And then from there, we will move into our yin practice for 15 minutes. Thank you so much for joining this class today. If this is the one that you have time for and the only one that you're doing, that's so amazing. You came to your yoga mat and had a chance to move your body around a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your presence. I'll see you next time on Sunday for our live music class. Woo!